Merry Christmas, everyone. And boy, do we have a special announcement. Thank you so much for joining. If it's early Christmas morning, Merry Christmas. If you're watching this later in the day, I hope you had a good Christmas. If you're watching this after Christmas, you're watching it too late. You're behind in the news and you probably already heard. But I'm going to go ahead and let Kyle Rawlings make the big announcement. Kyle, if you will.
Everyone, I hope that you're excited and had a good time this year at Legends Con. And we are here to tell you that Legends Consortium LLC is presenting Legends Con 2 in 2025.
Yeah! There you go. Yay! There you go. There's going to be another Legends Con. It is going to happen. We have a city
to be disclosed.
Oh, to be disclosed. Okay. All right. All right. So city and venue coming.
Yep. March of 2025.
March 2025. And probably in the next couple of weeks, we'll get to know the venue
Absolutely.
and stuff. Okay, yeah, the contract is still being worked on. So until it becomes official, Kyle can't talk about it because it may be somewhere else. Who knows? But once it is done, that news will get out there. But it is going to happen. It is going to happen. And just trying to find that out. I also want to say the reason I have Marcel on here is because he's Canadian. And we need a Canadian by law to make this announcement. It's kind of weird in their bylaws, but no, I'm kidding. Marcel, why are you here?
So Kyle approached me a couple months ago to be involved in the board of Legends Con. And so I am the director of fan relations. I will be answering all the tough questions from people who are dissatisfied or very satisfied with their experience from the con.
Yeah. Now there is a new. We should also mention there's a new board here, new fresh look, new fresh people here. So new fresh administration. We can talk about that later, another date. But Marcel, tell me again. You've said this on your channel several times. We've said it in streams before, but just a recap of what last year's or this past year's Legends Con meant to you.
Yeah. So I of course attended from out of the country. I came into America and. So it was a big deal for allegedly. It was a big deal for me to travel that far and to be a part of Legends Con 1, but I had a very, very positive experience. It was an incredibly intimate experience with a lot of these authors and creatives because it was a smaller convention. I think that's really where the strength of Legends Con lies. It's not like these bigger conventions where you really don't get that much time to actually interact with the creatives, but somewhere at Legends Con where it's a bit smaller and more personal. I think it's really one of the things that made it stand out for me. Is probably one of the best conventions I've ever been to. So I want to keep that positivity going. I want to keep that energy going. I want for it to be as inclusive and as positive and as great an experience for me and for others as it was in 2023. I want to replicate that for 2025 and ensure that everybody has a fantastic time so that we can eventually have a Legends Con 3.
That's correct. That's correct. And I will mention this, even though the location isn't, like I said, they're still trying to get the venue. It will not be back in Burbank. It'll be somewhere else, different vicinity there. So, people thought that it was tough traveling. I'll be honest, the new city that they're planning in it is a lot more accessible, I think, and tickets will be a lot more cheaper and everything, and it'll be easier to get there. But I think it's going to be a fun time there. Kyle, also, there is someone else on the board who a lot of EU fans know and love and celebrate his most recent work. Can you go ahead and tell them that?
Also pleased to announce that, drum roll, Joe Bongiorno has joined our board.
Yeah. So Joe will be there, and Joe's in charge of what's it called?
He's the executive of network and executive networking advisor.
Executive networking advisor, which means we're going to put all the work on him. He doesn't know what that means, but it means all the work's going to fall on Joe's shoulders.
Yes. Yes. He is not aware yet. So this is going to be a surprise for him Christmas morning too.
That's Joe's surprise. That's Joe's surprise. I'll add to that surprise by saying Supernatural Encounters Part 2 comes out March of 2025. in time for Legends Con. Please blow up Joe's social media and email and tell him you heard it here first.
Oh,
I'm sure
He's totally doing the sequel. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, he's totally doing it. Totally doing it. He has all the time in the world, folks, regardless of what he says.
Oh, boy.
Okay, he's probably been secretly writing it this whole time. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know that I'll be done reading 1 by the time 2 comes out.
But if you don't pester him every hour of the day, then it's not going to get done. So that's
Exactly.
Joe's going to kill me. All right. So I do want to mention there is a new website, Kyle.
Yes. It's going to be legendsconofficial.com.
There you go.
Yes.
So legendsconofficial.com. That's where you go. It will be updated more frequently than it was in the past, with more news coming out. Again,
Correct.
we're more than a year away here, so you know that the announcement that's happening is great. That city and venue will be very shortly coming. The next couple of weeks will be great too. And then, give us a while, but as the guests come in throughout the year, they'll be adding guests on there, and there'll be a lot more time for everyone to plan.
Absolutely. And we're revamping our socials. So more or less, just PSA, everything from this website listed below, that is going to be all of our formal channels to reach us. Anybody at Legends Consortium LLC, anybody who's working on Legends Con, that's where you need to go. And we look forward to hearing from you.
Yeah.
All right. There you go, folks. That's the big announcement. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, Merry Christmas to everyone here. Thank you for my guests for coming on. Hey, we're having another Legends Con.
And Matt's going to be there this time. Matt's going to be there. Matt's going to be there this time.
I'm going to be there this time.
Yeah.
I am. I'm going to be there this time.
Yes.
I'll be helping Joe unload Supernatural Encounters 2 books to his table.
It's a tough task, but somebody has to do it.
If you need, at this point, I'm just going to have to carry Joe around. Is what's going to happen. I'm gonna have to buy all his meals and everything. But anyway, all right. Well, thank you very much, Kyle, for coming on. Marcel too. Really appreciate it. And to everyone else, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.